YAYO GRILL. So we decided to make a few episodes in English for everyone outside of Mexico. I hope y'all enjoy it. Today I'm going to show you what dishes you can make for an authentic Mexican carne asada. First off, we're going to get started with an onion. We're going to broil it, but we need to cut it in half first, like this. And we're going to take a little off the middle like this. Be careful. Okay, and from the other half as well. It doesn't have to be a lot. This is good enough right here. Okay, now we're gonna be using this. This is sort of like a vegetable broth, but this is only tomato broth. Okay, so we're gonna cut it in half, like so, and put each middle on each of the halves of the onions, like that. Next, we're gonna put them together, like so, and we're gonna wrap them in aluminum foil, like this. We're gonna put this under the grill, next to the heat, and it's gonna start to cook, and the broth that's inside, it's gonna melt with it. It's gonna come out really good. Next, we're gonna do kind of the same, but the tomato broth, and this is a beet. So we're gonna cut off the stem right here, like that, and we're going to cut it in half. This is gonna make it easier for it to cook. Okay, so we have two halves now. We're gonna wrap the beet in foil. Okay, next, this is a head of garlic. We're gonna cut, not completely, but part of the stem off, like so. Next, and then we're gonna put it inside the foil. We're gonna grab some olive oil and drizzle it on top like that, not too much. And then with some sea salt. Next, we want to wrap the head of garlic in the foil. So we have to be careful not to put the food on top of the charcoal because it'll get burned. So we want to put it around it, like this. I recommend that we leave these under the grill for the duration of the cooking of your carne asada. That will allow for them to cook evenly. Next, we're gonna slice this zucchini into fillets. We're gonna cut off the ends like this, okay? And we're gonna make fillets like this. Just have to be really careful. We don't have to make them too thin or too thick. This is up to you. And we're gonna place these over direct heat on the grill. This is what we call a Polish sausage. I got this at the supermarket. This one has cheese and jalapeno inside, and it makes for a great snack when you're making your carne asada. So let me open it up. This sausage comes pre-cooked. However, we're still gonna add it to the grill so we can heat it up and add some grill marks to it. 2 minutes on each side, and then we're gonna put it on indirect heat so it can finish warming up. Next, we have our meat. This is a boneless short rib. It makes a great cut and it's not too expensive. The only thing it needs is salt and pepper. So let's go ahead and add it to it. So we're gonna place the meat on indirect heat first. We're gonna do a reverse sear, which is first cook indirect, at the end cook on direct heat. Because these are big cuts, it could take half an hour, 40 minutes for these to get cooked. So we're gonna close the grill for now and we'll wait 30 minutes. While we're waiting for our steaks to come out of the grill, we're gonna start making guacamole. This is gonna be a great complement for the carne asada. To get started, we're gonna cut the avocado in half. And then we remove the seed, like that. Next, we want to cut them into quarters. And then we can just peel off the skin like this. Next, we're going to dice a quarter of an onion. We're going to go ahead and make these cuts like this, horizontal, and then vertical, about 3 or 4. And then we start dicing. We don't need that much, just a quarter of an onion. Next, we're gonna need 1 tomato. We're gonna cut off this part. And we want small pieces, so we're gonna dice it very fine. Next, we're gonna mash the avocados. We're gonna use this fork. Season a taste with some black pepper, the juice of half a lime. An hour on high heat. And now we can move our steaks from indirect heat to direct heat. We're going to leave them on direct heat for 5 minutes on each side so we can get a good crust, and then we'll take them off the grill. So I pulled off this steak off the grill about 10 minutes ago so it can rest for a little bit. Now it's time to cut it up. Now that our steaks are done, it's time to take everything else off the grill and start eating. Okay, so here we have our onion already with the tomato broth. We're gonna cut that right now. Here's our beet, and here is our garlic. What we wanna do is open it up. And what we wanna do is just go ahead and mash it like this. All right, folks, so I hope you enjoyed this recipe as much as I did. Leave us a comment telling us what you liked most about this recipe, and follow us on social media so you won't miss a recipe. See you on the next video. This was YAYO GRILL.